Now we move into the two candidates running for student body president. Our first candidate to speak is Ryan Horvath.
Hello, Miami. My name is Ryan Horvath. I am a sophomore, International Studies and Spanish double major with a Latin American Studies minor. And over the past couple of weeks, I've had a lot of people ask me, Ryan, why are you running for this position? What is causing you to think that you would be the right person for this position? You know, that's a great question. One of the biggest things for me has always been the Miami pride. I come from a family of Miami graduates, and pride has always been such a big part of my life. When I came here as a first-year student, I was so excited to get into that Miami family and to be a part of it. But I did notice that there were some areas that we could improve on. And one of those major areas was connecting students across campus to make them feel like they're part of this Miami family. I've talked to a lot of alumni who said their appreciation for this school didn't really develop until after they had already left. And to me, that's kind of a problem. I want students to be proud and happy at this university while they're here, so that when they're alumni, they miss it even more. Some of the things that I'd like to do next year revolve around that kind of an issue. A very important issue for me is the academics at this school. Miami is obviously rooted deeply in our academic tradition. One of the things that I would look forward to working on is some kind of a freshman forgiveness policy. I know a lot of schools have this around the country, and I think it's a great opportunity for students who don't necessarily adjust as well as others in their first year to take a class again, and you know, that second chance at it, they might be able to do a little bit better. As far as academics go, I'd also like to look at working on a plan to fix some of the shortfalls that we had with our sophomore on-campus living policy for this year. I believe that with a few tweaks, we can make sure that until we get some new residence halls and renovated and built, that students don't have to worry about where they're going to be living. Every student should be entitled to having a place to live that is their own, the place that they can call home, and that doesn't affect their version of the Miami experience. And to touch a little bit on the Miami experience, I think it's important to remember that some of the biggest issues facing our university in the coming months and over the course of the next year will be our search for the provost. I think it's extremely important to find a provost who is not only very deeply connected to the idea of Miami's liberal education, but also someone who understands that while they're at Miami, they need to be 100% committed and focused on this university, not just looking at it as a way to move on to another job. Another important issue, which is also something that Genevieve touched on earlier, is campus safety. I take campus safety very seriously, and I believe that through working with the Miami University Police Department, the Oxford Police Department, and the administrators, we can make it so that students feel safe both on and off campus, regardless of where they go. But at the end of the day, I really look at this as an election and a campaign for the students. I want to meet as many people as I can, and I want to hear what you think, because my platform can only be as good as the students want it to be. I don't view this position as something that puts me above students. I see it as something that makes me accountable to students. I'm a student, my friends are students, Genevieve's a student. All we want to do is help out the students on this campus. If we are elected, and I hope you will vote for us on April 8th, if we are elected, we hope to work on some of these things and a lot more. But we really just hope to meet you, to get a sense of what you feel is important at this university and what makes your Miami experience unique and great for you. Thank you.